I told you, when I'm finished, you can have what's left.
There won't be any left. There's never any left.
Happy Thanksgiving!
PirateSoftware. A guy named Thor. I only very recently became aware of this man, and yes, it was through his shorts content. But he has now been embroiled in controversy, a very strange controversy. Maybe not by gamer standards, but certainly by drama YouTuber standards. While this guy has a very respected image, okay, my primary awareness of him is as an ambassador, or I should say a strategist on Ludwig's off-brand gaming company, okay? Here's that clip.
And so we're here to announce off-brand games, but it wouldn't make a lot of sense if another random YouTuber made a game publishing company. So I'm not doing it alone, and I have a director of strategy here with me, aka the guy on your YouTube feed, PirateSoftware Thor.
Hey everybody.
Who I'm super pumped to share this with.
Right, so they, are working together on this game publishing company, all right? Yes, Thor came out of nowhere, all right? Now, I'm not going to claim to be that in the know on, the game dev or gaming side of YouTube. But yes, he popped off, seemingly out of the ether, all right? And largely for his shorts content. I also know him for this meme that apparently his father was the person that inspired the fat slob from the South Park World of Warcraft episode, which apparently has been debunked, but I'm just gonna play it because it's funny as a concept to me.
Let's see here. It's actually his dad. Wait, what? What?
No, my dad didn't inspire the WoW guy from South Park. My dad is the WoW guy from South Park.
What?
He was the cinematic director for Blizzard for 23 years.
What?
He worked on the episode with Matt and Trey, and they turned him into a character. That's him.
What? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's actually him. It's not a joke. That's not like a similarity. Like, that's him. This is his apartment. This is him. Even the guy that cosplayed my dad didn't know he was real, but no, he's a real guy.
It was real. I had no idea. What the f? It's him. Yeah. Oh my god. And you could see that. A legend. Yeah, absolute fucking legend. That is, I had no idea.
Whether that's true or not true or whatever, I'm going to choose to believe that it's true. I will let you know, okay? That is one of my favorite South Park episodes. Pretty big South Park fan here, what can I say? And it was the exclusive reason that I first downloaded World of Warcraft myself. And guess what? I downloaded it, the free version, and I played it for like a week, but I was literally 10 years old and had no clue what the f I was doing. And I had a dog computer. So, that was the extent of my World of Warcraft knowledge. Was really bad at it, and I think I wasn't able to play after like 2 weeks because my trial expired. Anyway, what could our boy Thor possibly have gone into hot water for? Well, pretty simple. Our guy, despite his own father being a seemingly lead developer for Blizzard on World of Warcraft, and Thor himself apparently being a developer for Blizzard and working on World of Warcraft in some capacity, he's getting flamed for being bad at World of Warcraft. And not just being bad at World of Warcraft, but for being a very selfish player. Now, to give you some background, okay? There is a lot of people who have had suspicions that Thor is not the high-level gamer that he kind of claims to be, all right? But I want to show you that he does kind of claim to have an array of knowledge, okay, as to how to play World of Warcraft. This is one of his shorts right here.
Also, whoever said World of Warcraft, WoW is not difficult. And that's coming from someone who is a Mythic Raider, dude. It's never been difficult at all. Here's how you beat WoW. Stop standing in fire, you dumbass. That's it. That's 100% it. Oh, look! There's a colored thing on the floor. I shouldn't stand in that. Did my healer cast it? No. Then get out of it. That's the game. That's the whole goddamn game.
I show you that basically to show that a lot of people, have made claims that this recent drama is not that surprising given the context that he doesn't seem to actually, know the intricacies of high-level World of Warcraft play, okay? Now, I want to do something very funny in my opinion. I want to just simply show you PirateSyndical's breakdown of what exactly happened within World of Warcraft, okay? Because in terms of the minutia, I really don't feel like it is worth my time to break that down for you. I will allow Pyro to be the slave who will provide you that breakdown, okay? And then I will give you the kind of more general consensus as to why it is people are so pissed off at Thor. Okay, I will basically translate what Pyro is saying into, you know, layman speak, all right? Here we go.
Everything starts in a dungeon known as Dire Maul. But basically, Dire Maul is one of the endgame instances of World of Warcraft Classic. It's also held up as one of the hardest instances of the old era, alongside this one, and this one. I'm not saying the names. I'm not.
It's okay, Pyro. I don't care.
Metro's booming. I'm not saying it. We're then following a group comprised of the following: PirateSoftware as a mage, Ozzy Falls as a warrior, Yamatos Death as a rogue.
Yeah, so they're all in a clan, I believe, or a guild called Only Fangs, which is a streamer guild. Okay, it's run by streamers, and so you know there's a bit of prestige in being associated with this clan. And of course, they're playing hardcore World of Warcraft, right? And that means if your character dies in hardcore World of Warcraft, your character dies, all right? It's basically Realm of the Mad God in this, except it can take you multiple hundreds of hours to build your character. So a lot is on the line when these guys actually enter raids, okay? And so Pyro will give a coherent breakdown of what happens, and then I'll translate.
Snuppy as a druid, and Sarah as a priest. Everything looked seemingly well, especially because of the fact that they bailed from a close call at the same instance a few minutes prior.
He made it out.
That was
Wait,
sketch
so
as f, dude, but good
what
work.
the
No
f happens?
died.
Thankfully, in that instance, nobody died. It's gonna get worse, trust me. There was no beef, they laughed it off and decided to basically try again. The group starts clearing the mobs leading to the first boss. However, things get pretty pear-shaped leading up to the first boss because before that, they managed to pull a huge group of mobs.
Crazy. I've seen
We
this.
got two, so just focus this.
But wait, there's more. Not only the huge group of mobs are now descending upon them, the boss himself, Guard Fengus,
Dude, this guy's a G. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway.
also decides to chip into the fight,
Boss is coming too, watch out.
which heavily turns the odds against the group. At this point, both the rogue and the warrior call for a bail,
Run,
we-
run,
are we-
run, run,
Just
run,
run.
run.
Keep targeting.
meaning basically the group should retreat back to the entrance to try and protect their characters because, again, remember, this is hardcore. Once you die, it is permanent. So at some point, the rogue cancels the retreat and basically asks the entire group to try and fight back.
This
at my
is
mana.
savageable. Come
Innovate
on,
you?
man.
Just kill the master.
So yes, they retreat to the entrance, and the players, they're trying to kind of just regroup and just feel out the vibe. And our boy Thor, PirateSoftware, he dips. Okay.
Innovate.
Unfortunately, during the entire confusion, the group ends up pulling another horde of mobs by accident,
Just kill the mastiffs. One shot. Okay, we pulled
More,
another
there's more on
pack.
the way, more on
Run
the way.
now.
overwhelming them and unfortunately leading to the death of Sarah's and Snuppy's characters
Rest in peace.
consecutively.
I don't think.
So Hank 1, World of Warcraft players 0, I guess. So this is where things get a little bit complicated because where did it all go wrong? To the common normie eye, it might look like a common gaming L plus unlucky plus ratio. The same kind of people that believe that if you use an Estus flask once,
Yeah. Sorry, Pyro. I don't need your jokes, bro.
prompted to bail, Pirate started running away from the fight. He does cast a blizzard in an attempt to try to slow down the enemies, but it doesn't work to its full potential because you can't actually slow down bosses, and then blinks away from the fight. So as a result, that spell ended up draining his mana pool. Now, during the run for it, Yamatos Death starts asking where Pirate is going.
Pirate, why are you walking, bro?
This prompts Pirate to then defend his bail.
What are you talking about? Why am I walking?
This
Look
is
at my mana.
savageable. Come
Innovate
on,
you?
man.
Do you
What's
see
up now?
my mana? What am I supposed to do for you?
Mentioning that he was out of mana. Now, a lot of people are claiming that PirateSoftware had the skills, tools, and knowledge to be able to help his teammates retreat.
Wrecked.
Watched it. Like Jay Beezy died the other day. Like there were no sheeps going out. There were no blizzards going out. Apparently he didn't have the spec for blizzard for slows, but like that's exactly why I run that spec. Because like when shit goes sideways, you save lives, man.
Even mentioning the fact that he actually had a mana gem and Archmage's robes to regenerate the missing mana. However, Soda Poppin says that it was a poor demonstration on Pirate's behalf.
Again, like, I'm not gonna fault the guy for sucking.
did not use his toolkit, did not use his mage properly whatsoever.
Pirate was...
I will now take the reins off of Mr. Pyro. Pyro, thank you very much, man. I really appreciate you allowing me to steal your content like this, okay? He did give me full permission, for the record, but Pyro, much respect for putting up with it. Now, I want to show you the less edited kind of interaction that went down, okay? Because to me, this is where Thor's mistake, I guess, or Thor's choice to abandon his team becomes most evident, all right? So here we have Zaryu, who is, you know, an experienced World of Warcraft player, to say the least, and he is watching the POV of Yamato, okay? Yamato, who is the guy who got the most pissed off at PirateSoftware. Ironically, he didn't die to PirateSoftware, but he definitely was upset with the way that he handled this. And so I think by watching this, you will pretty clearly see PirateSoftware did abandon his team. But yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, boss comes as well? Okay, you gotta bounce. You gotta bounce.
Just run.
So, sorry, this guy is reacting to the clip. Yamato is this guy, and he is actually playing right here, okay? And this guy's basically trying to understand who was at fault here and what went wrong and all that stuff.
Target dummy?
Target dummies, run. Great, good call.
I can target dummy, yeah.
Target dummy would be great, yeah.
Just kill the massive, yeah, target dummy. Kill the massives.
No.
Aussie, are you fine?
Wait, Ozzy doesn't die, does he?
Grenades,
I
anything.
got last stand.
Ozzy doesn't die, does he?
Heal him.
Okay. And so they just regrouped, okay? They just backed off. And now we're going to see PirateSoftware is just not going to stop running, basically.
Hey, just heal me. Just come back a little bit.
Oh,
so you saw him running, okay? And so the guys are kind of like trying to regroup at the entrance.
Pirate's
just run.
I can help a lot, yeah.
Pirate's just out.
Yeah.
Pirate, why are you walking, bro?
He's just gone.
What are you talking about? Why am I
This
walking?
is
Look at my mana.
savage, come on, man.
Innovate you?
Just kill the mastiffs.
Innovate.
He's literally just gone.
Use Nova, bro, come on.
Kill the mastiffs.
Oh my
we got this.
heals.
In the sense of
Or something?
Oh my
You see
gosh.
my mana? What am I supposed to do for you?
just kill the mastiffs. One shot. Okay, we
More
can
than on the way, more on the way.
now.
What are you supposed to do? Well, let me answer that. You rank 1 Kona Cold, Pirate. You rank 1 Frost Nova. It costs 0 mana, basically. What do you mean? What are you supposed to do?
Okay. And so instantly this, you know, pros. This guy's reaction, his gut reaction is like, yo, Pirate, what the f? And so, yes, he misplayed, okay? He didn't really do his best in this circumstance. Now, this guy, okay, Zaryu, has this other perspective, which is Pirate's perspective, and I'll show you his reaction to Pirate's perspective as well, because I also think this one's interesting.
Like, we're not gonna try to like pinpoint every single tiny little mistake, because yeah, like bro, like yeah, people are gonna make mistakes here, okay? But yeah, so clearly, yeah, the max rank Blizzard, not the move. But even then, we still have Mana Gem and Robe of the Archmage, and we still have Frost Nova's, Polymorph, and rank 1 Kona Colds, and potentially rank 1 Blizzard. So we have a ton of stuff we can do here. Let's keep watching.
Grenades,
Got last
anything.
stand. You can just
Heal him.
Yeah, you just heal me. Just come back a little bit.
Boss on me, sitting bear form.
Snuppy, just run.
I can help a lot, yeah.
And you see his reaction, dude. He's just like, bro, you fucking abandoned your team. You absolutely left them to die.
Pirate, why are you walking, bro?
What are you talking about? Why am I walking? Look at
He uses mana on Blink when his whole team needs him. Oh.
Damn, bro. Oh my god. I love the level of fucking, like, just guttural pain that's coming out of this man's fucking, soul. Here, look at this. Look at it. He's like, basically, he's registering that, oh my god, Pirate selfishly used this ability when his team could have absolutely used that mana. You know what I mean? And then he has the balls to say, I'm out of mana, idiot. What are you talking about? You said run, I'm out of mana, I can't help you.
His whole team needs him. Oh.
This is savage, but come on, man.
Just kill the mastiffs.
Innovate.
Innovate the healer.
Nova, bro,
Kill the
come on.
mastiffs. We got
He
this.
heals.
In the sense of
Or something?
Do you see my mana?
I guarantee his chat is ripping him to shreds right now. I think he looked over, read the chat, and he's like, oh crap. He is getting shredded for this.
What am I supposed to do for you?
Just kill the Mastiffs. One shot. Okay, we
More,
pulled
there's
another
more on the way,
pass
more on the
right
way.
now. The Mastiffs can be Ice Novas.
Dead, I'm dead.
Now we're gonna wait.
Nusara.
Oh, the clip ends there?
Yeah.
Watch full video. Let's keep watching.
Ice Novas.
Dead, I'm dead.
Now we're gonna wait.
Nusara.
No.
Oh.
Okay, get out.
Run.
Evocation's on cooldown, man.
I can taunt last.
Evocate's on cooldown, but you have potions off a cooldown, Robe of the Archmage, and Mana Gem.
How much mana is...
All right, so I'm getting a little sucked into this, but basically, let me preface real quick, okay? PirateSoftware did make mistakes here, okay? That is universally the consensus, it seems like. Although everyone obviously makes mistakes, this is not really a big, huge deal, okay? Within the context of hardcore WoW, maybe. But the real controversy here, the reason that this is blown up to such an extent, is kind of the attitude of Pirate, okay? Instead of acknowledging these mistakes or, yeah, basically even trying to kind of be a little bit humble about this, it does seem like he is very defensive and instantly, okay, has this complex that I did the correct move. I did what I was supposed to do in that circumstance. You said run, I did. I get the fuck out of there, right? And so a lot of this controversy does spawn from the fact that Pirate is, just a defensive kind of guy. And I think that a big part of the reason for that is that part of his identity, at least his, persona online, does hinge on the fact that he, is a ex-Blizzard developer, okay? His dad worked on World of Warcraft, and that he is a competent World of Warcraft player. And so when things happen to contradict that and make it very clear to actual professional World of Warcraft players that he's not that experienced, yeah, it is embarrassing to him. And so he has this resistance to basically admitting, like, okay, I'm not that good. You know what I mean? And another thing that adds even more fire to those flames is that he's condescending to other players in the guild, okay? Other players, when they don't know how to play, he kind of treats them as lesser, all right? Now, he's claimed that this has been taken out of context, okay? I don't actually think that's the case, but we will get into it, okay? So, first of all, I want to show you the conclusion of this, this pro World of Warcraft player, at the very least, guy who knows what he's talking about.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it takes away from the game.
This is basically PirateSoftware ended up having a conversation, I guess you could say, in front of Tyler 1. Okay, everyone knows Tyler 1, the Rage King himself. Tyler 1 and Soda Poppin are basically the two who are in charge of Only Fangs. Okay, they're World of Warcraft hardcore World of Warcraft guild, and so this is our guy's reaction to PirateSoftware basically getting really defensive when talking to Tyler and to Yamato, who's the guy that he basically abandoned.
And I think it takes away from...
At the end of the day, I think this isn't even drama. Like, at the end of the day, all this is, I think all that people want is a little bit of humility. If Pirate just says, look, we all made mistakes. I could have played better. I could have done. I choked up a bit. I could have frost bolted, rank 1 frost bolted. I could have nova'd, but like in the heat of the moment, there was a lot of mobs, and I just ran out. I froze up and ran out. Like, I'm sorry, guys. Boom. That's it. I think that's all anyone cares about. I think that's it. Like that's literally it.
Yes, and so that is, from what I've seen, the conclusion of a lot of people who play World of Warcraft, which is like, yes, you messed up. Just kind of own that. Don't constantly try and be defensive and justify it. And a lot of this drama is caused by that defensiveness. And so here's Soda Poppin's take, okay? Soda Poppin has had a lot to say about this, and he actually ended up being the one to kick PirateSoftware from the guild because of just the general, everything going on with this situation, not just because of Pirate, but also because of just the general controversy. But yes, Soda Poppin was not impressed at all by this play, okay? He saw it for what it was, which was, yes, PirateSoftware very selfishly and very clearly panicked and tried to protect himself, okay? And so he wasn't playing for the team effectively.
Where are you? Are you good, Pocket?
I'm really far.
He's right next to the exit. Why'd he leave the group? It's okay.
I've no hearth for 2 minutes.
I mean, I get again in the panic, leave the group, but still.
Nothing I could do there. That boss is not slowable, and he has a charge.
I think should I go back to where I came from?
Okay.
Yeah, just you need to stall as long as possible.
Maybe you can go up.
Different.
Everyone.
I mean, I don't know. This just really comes down to one of those things where it's like, I get that you made terrible plays, or you didn't know what to do, or you panicked. I get that. But when you got a lot of people telling you, hey, there's things you could have done, and then you don't budge, people who are better than you at the game.
Sarah POV?
A lot of people that are better than you at the game. Like if Ampi has the most credentials to be talking on anything hardcore WoW PvE related. No one's going to surpass Ampi's credentials. They're just not. Sorry. So if Ampi disagrees with you, you're wrong. It's that simple.
Save, just stay in bear form.
Usually.
Stay in bear form.
Yeah.
Or use cat form
30
to move as
seconds.
fast as you can.
Yeah, I don't know. This one's good too. Oh God, how deep does this go?
We got a spellbinder back here.
What is this?
I'm coming.
No, we got 3. He pulled 3 things back here.
Yeah, I got them. I got them all.
Cool.
He pulled. I don't know if he was talking about the spellbinder, like a chain reaction, but maybe it's like his subconscious of like, I don't want to say I did anything wrong. I don't know. This is weird. It's like, is he doing like some type of challenge where he sees how long you can go without ever saying like, what's the big deal? Guys, I accidentally pulled. What is this? What?
Yeah. So there's that. Okay. If you're curious to see, okay, Soda Poppin also takes a look at ASMONGOLD's take. Okay, ASMONGOLD has, it seems like, a lot more, I guess you could say, like, sympathy for Thor, okay, or PirateSoftware, and he kind of sees it from his perspective more so, where it's like, well, you know, he did what he thought was rational, and in a lot of ways you could see it as rational. But yeah, it seems like pretty universally people understand that this was not the right move, and it just kind of betrayed the fact that he's not that good at the game, and that, you know, his general disposition after the fact kind of exploded this more than it needed to be exploded. I'll show you Soda Poppin's review of Asmon's take.
Kill them.
Nothing PirateSoftware could have possibly done would have changed the outcome of this fight. Not a single thing.
Is he rage baiting?
Yeah, so Soda Poppin basically thinks this is just a joke by Asmongold. I don't think Asmongold is joking. I think that he's actually just siding with a guy with more clout, and maybe just, you know, just kind of helping him out or whatever. And so this all started to kind of, I guess you could say, spiral, all right, with a lot of people bringing up some past behavior, PirateSoftware. I'll show you, though, PirateSoftware eventually basically quit playing World of Warcraft. He also ended up getting kicked from the guild, but I'll show you him saying that he's quitting.
You guys, I won't be playing hardcore WoW on stream again. I don't give a shit about any of this stuff anymore. If you came here to like talk about it, or you want to do the thing, you think it's part of a soap opera or a bit, it's not part of a bit. I'm not going to play, and I'm just going to go do other stuff, and that's it. Yeah, I'm not going to make my own guild. I'm not going to do any of that shit. I'm out. Yeah, not interested.
So yes, that came after a lot of things began happening. Okay, so here I'll show you basically that Soda effectively ended up kicking PirateSoftware. Okay, I'll show you his take here.
Because he has like this high
to remove PirateSoftware from the guild. News, PirateSoftware has been kicked from the WoW Guild following the ongoing drama. Today, in a message on the Guild Discord server, Soda Poppin clarified his decision to remove PirateSoftware from the Guild, stating that a large majority of the members felt uncomfortable with the ongoing membership. In the following message,
Yes, I made the decision to...
Said, yes, I made the decision to kick Pirate. I felt a large majority of people in the guild felt uncomfortable playing or being around him, and all that drama that surrounded him at this point. Even though some people may not have felt this way, a lot did. And after seeing some clips today from him quadrupling down, or I don't know what number we're on at this point, I think I'm making the right decision, but still I feel bad. Tried to just let this whole thing slide into forgetfulness and move on, in my opinion. Stay safe, gamers, okay? And so there is basically, like, there's just a lot of doubling down that Pirate has done to kind of justify basically the fact that he roached, abandoned his team. There was then a lot of old clips pulled up of Pirate basically flaming or kind of talking down on people for being bad at the game, okay? And so there's two instances that I'll show you, which honestly both look bad. I'll just be honest. Like, it does seem weirdly like Pirate is trying to kind of assert his dominance in World of Warcraft, and that it really does not manifest in reality. But yes, there's this case, okay, with an individual by the name of Lakari, okay? And so Lakari was a noob, a WoW noob, who was playing with PirateSoftware, and PirateSoftware was pretty consistently dogging on him. Okay, and when I say consistently dogging on him, I mean that there was one stream that they had together where Pirate was kind of busting his balls, all right? I don't want to claim like he was that much of a dickhead, but it was definitely like not, I would say, you know, sympathetic to the fact that this guy was a noob, okay? So here's Pirate teaching Lakari how to see his total mana. One instance, there was multiple others. I don't think it really matters that much to show, but basically Lakari kind of registered what that was, which was like, yeah, he was getting low broed or undermined, basically, because he's a fucking noob at the game, and he did take it personally. So I'll play that clip real quick.
Because he has like this high and mighty attitude, like he's better than you when he's not. Remember he's like talking down to me in that dungeon in SM? You remember that? You guys remember that? Why do you play mage when you don't, like, support the team and make water and buff people? I'm new, I didn't realize the buff ran out. And then, fast forward 2 months later, this doesn't even know how to press Frost Nova. Yourself. I'm gonna talk my shit. Fuck him, dude. I still remember that shit when he was talking that shit. Acting like he could play mage better than me when he's dog in the game. It's crazy, bro. You kidding me?
And so this guy is like hella obviously resentful toward PirateSoftware. But I think there's a small amount of it is definitely justified in the sense that Pirate, yes, did belittle him for being kind of a noob to the game, implying that he was advanced at the game, but then when it counts, 2 of his team members get killed. And you could argue, potentially, because he abandoned them, right? He wasn't willing to heal them or whatever the Now, there's also this dude who came out, Grappler, and he said he was wrong about PirateSoftware. And the reason he said he was wrong is because there was a clip of PirateSoftware making a pretty egregious mistake, okay? And getting super pissed off and assuming it was somebody else who made the mistake and saying that this person should be removed and kicked from the group. And then it turned out he was the one who made the mistake. And instead of being like, oh, fuck, my bad, he swapped to justifying why he made that mistake and still tried to make it seem like it was other people's fault. So I'll show you that.
I was wrong about Pirate. I was wrong. I thought maybe because Yamato was annoying in chat, it put him onto a really strong defensive, and he couldn't admit that he was wrong.
They called run,
after,
I
like,
ran, and I was out of mana. I don't know what the hell they were expecting, dude.
But it turns out he's done it before, and we have video evidence.
God damn it, guys.
Oh, no, who pulled the ocular?
So one of you pulled the ocular.
Just to understand, somebody attacked a mob they were not supposed to attack, and that mob killed his entire group. That's the ocula. He's saying one of you attacked the ocula.
Why?
Why? How could they?
Now half the raid is dead.
So half the raid is dead because of this idiot who pulled the ocula.
Was there a reason for that?
That's a good question. Why did they pull the ocula? What was the reason?
I swear to God, I'm gonna go back in the video and find out who pulled that damn thing, kick him out of the raid. That is insane shit. You have to be better than that.
I mean, he's not necessarily wrong. If you're pissed off that somebody can't follow instructions in your raid group and gets the entire team wiped, I can understand wanting to kick them out and watching the VOD to see who did it. Even though he was the one who caused 2 people to die in his WoW group, or not caused, but he was part of it, this is different. Especially if you're like the group leader. I can understand getting upset.
One of you attacked an Oculus and just wiped the whole party.
Yeah, one of you attacked the Oculus and wiped the whole party. How could you?
For no reason.
No reason at all.
And we just lost all of those materials. Reason for that? When I say the whole group is moving forward, that means you are not pulling shit from behind us.
Yeah.
So he basically goes on to just be pretty bitter and be, you know, expressing annoyance with whoever pulled the Ocula, okay? Whoever basically involved an enemy that didn't need to be involved.
This is very, very basic. I'm not even being a dick about this. You just wiped everyone in the party and we lost tons of loot and stuff.
They lost a lot of loot.
It's not necessary.
And he's basically saying, yeah, whoever did that, we're going to go back and check the cameras, and you're getting kicked from the party, buddy.
It's an alpha, and we just lost 4 hours of crafting materials.
They lost 4 hours of mats. That's a lot of mats. Big deal, just go again. That's hundreds of hours of progress. It's okay.
Anyone would be. That's insane.
Yeah, it's insane. Somebody cost them 4 hours of work.
Thor pulled it in a clip? Link.
Huh?
I call bullshit.
Huh?
Because I was running at the time.
Okay, Thor pulled it. What? He cast ball lightning, okay. He cast an ability that went way out of bounds. Uh-huh.
Sabu got left behind.
Uh-huh. The ball lightning is way out of the group area where you're supposed to be going.
Sabu is not.
This is Thor's ability.
Sabu. God damn it, guys.
Wait for it.
Sabu got left behind. Sabu is not paying attention.
You can see something's being hit over there. You can see something there in the background is getting ticks on it from damage. What is the only spell hitting over there? This ball of lightning. Oh, wait. Who cast the ball of lightning? It can't be.
At the time.
It was actually Thor who cast the ball of lightning. Wait. So the person he's been attacking this whole time, the idiot who cost him 4 hours, the person who needs to get kicked, the person who can't follow basic instructions, if this person does it again, I'm dismantling the group. Wait, it was him? He did it? I mean, look, okay, so he made a mistake. All right, you know what? Caught red-handed, I made a mistake. It is what it is. Say, okay, you guys are right. I guess he has to change his tone now and say, okay, my bad, guys. It actually was me. I'll be careful more next time. I'm not going to cast Ball of Lightning into this area because, yeah, something might spawn there. That's what happened, right? Surely he now says, yeah, oh, it was me, I guess. I guess I wasn't wrong.
The lightning ball pulled. I cast lightning ball before that Oculus appeared, and half the raid was in the back because they pulled the wrong pack. I'm not at fault there. Wait.
He's not at fault there, chat. Definitely not him. Definitely not him, chat.
Okay, and look, I'll save you some time. Basically, Thor goes on to justify or whatever, cope about the fact that he was actually the one technically at fault there, okay? And I'm sure there's other people who could be blamed for whatever the fuck happened, but the point is, his instant instinct is to justify it and to be defensive about it, okay? And so yes, this is a pattern of behavior, okay? He definitely, it does seem like, is insecure, I would say, about his, you know, skill level at World of Warcraft, and it just doesn't reflect in his ability being necessarily that good, right? I'm sure he's an above average World of Warcraft player, but like when it comes to people who actually play hardcore World of Warcraft all the time, they can see the fucking gaps for sure. And so this all culminated with Pirate basically, as Sodapopin put it, like quadrupling down, okay? To those trying to character assassinate me, basically whatever. He goes through his entire logic for why he is not solely responsible effectively for his party, you know, suffering a loss there. And yeah, I mean, he's not solely responsible, obviously. It's just that like the constant kind of coping is embarrassing or whatever. It's kind of annoying to people. It's like, dude, just take an L or whatever. This guy says just take the L. It's not that hard. And so each person in this group made mistakes, including myself. I have never once said I was perfect in my play, nor that I was a god gamer. I'm just an ex-Blizzard employee that has played Mage for a long time, which I believe. Like, he probably has played Mage a long-ass time. This doesn't mean doubting that he's ever played World of Warcraft. It's just that I feel like hardcore World of Warcraft is just a different fucking type of, gaming experience. Let me just find this. Yeah, I mean, okay. I've always loved Pirate and his content, but all I need this to do is say, sorry guys, I messed up. All of us could have done something better, which is true. There's also Glazers who are saying you're completely in the right, Thor. Sorry that which is not true. He's not completely in the right, but anyway. Okay, so Savix responded. Okay. First off, you don't deserve any of the threats, especially the death-related ones. It's probably a mix of WoW players and whatever. As a WoW creator, I'd like to point out that most people aren't really mad about you roaching out. That's a behavior we see often and meme on. The death sucks, it happens. Was it possible for everyone to be saved? Yep, 1000%. But that's not the point. People are upset because of the way you close things out, as well as being a complete asshole. I'm not speaking about what happened way before or after. I'm talking about when you guys were in the heat of the moment. Some might laugh at this, but in a death situation, lots of players panic hard, and some even show their hidden sides. I really mean this, and that day we all saw some odd behaviors. It's no secret. Anyway, basically this guy goes on to say, Pirates kind of coping, and there is absolutely like a blunder that occurred, and effectively, instead of showing some empathy after 2 players died, you make it about yourself and leave the call. And so, yeah, effectively, he's just roasting him for kind of baby raging, if that makes sense. Yes, I think it's laughable that something so small became this big because you kept doubling down. Hope you speak with Yamato soon and clear things up. Sorry if I came across harshly. It's fine to apologize, yes. And so I'll show you what this guy's referring to. He's referring to... Let me just check my fucking notes. Yeah, I don't even... Whatever.
Even an ice Nova would have been enough.
You guys pulled that when
I think he didn't realize he had it, and then he realized he had it after he already left and kind of just doubled down based on ego.
Instantly ran out, bro. You instantly ran. You didn't even look
as
back.
much as you're angry right now. Of course I ran.
I'm not angry at all.
You overpulled 2 packs. You overpulled 2 packs and a boss. I had 1,400 mana left. I had to spend all of that mana to try and put it on Blizzard to save you guys in the first place, and nothing left. You weren't paying attention to party resources. You overpulled, and you weren't paying attention to where the boss was. That's not on me.
Ooh.
I saw about
just take some blame, god damn it. Just
a bit.
I
don't know if we could like,
it's okay.
Move back.
Not
faster,
a big deal.
But there wasn't even like any information. We are just yapping about useless stuff. Do you see my point?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I called it the boss coming though, but at that point, maybe it was too late.
Complete bullshit. You have a complete.
So yeah, it's just more, I guess, higher level players kind of shitting on him.
Completely full mana bar. A completely full mana bar. That is a lot of ego.
Or there's more on the way, more on the way.
He knows he's got mana as well. He mouses over the mana gem.
More on the way, more on the way.
He totally goes to mana gem. He knows, you lying bastard. You lying bastard. Okay, yeah, I see why people are...
I don't get it, but apparently he's aware, I guess. I don't know. And then, so sorry, this is just an example that was given, okay? To show, basically... When this became a real problem, all right, Tyler 1 got involved because he's the guild leader, and so Yamato and Pirate were supposed to kind of hash things out together and kind of get over this, if that makes sense. And this guy actually documented basically the fact that PirateSoftware was able to say his piece, okay? He was able to say everything he was thinking to Tyler 1, who was kind of the leader. And then when Yamato was trying to give his side, Pirate just disconnected, so I'll show you a bit of this. They're showing how much Pirate got to talk versus Yamato.
Pirate, am I allowed to? Oh, shut up, Yamato. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Speak your piece.
So Yamato starts to talk. He's like, "Can I say my piece?" And then Tyler's like, "Yo, shut the fuck up."
To talk as well. Okay. Don't speak. Okay. So the first thing was, you take it off.
Okay, and so basically Pirate Software talks for the next fucking while, and then Yamato's turn comes up.
All right. What, Yamato? What do you want, man? Let me say it again. He said his piece. Pirate. Go on. Yeah, I want to speak to him because I didn't speak to him correctly. I said it again. We all did mistakes, bro. Like I didn't say, we are just blaming you. It's about the zero accountability is what makes us so mad. Pirate.
There's no zero accountability, dude. Everyone can do something better. But when you open up and you yell over another person,
can
like
I
you were doing
speak?
nah, I'm good.
You joined the call. See, like he's so egoistic. It's
He's
insane
not, bro.
what this guy's ego is.
Okay, it is what
Why
it
are
is.
you protecting him?
I'm not protecting him. He ran it. Dude, he has an ego.
He doesn't let me
He ran it,
speak.
lived it,
He
said
doesn't let
something.
me
What do you want
speak.
to do? Like
I wanted to have accountability and say, yes, I did a mistake there. Or like, okay, sure, guys, I'm sorry for like ratting. He literally has zero accountability. And that's the entire thing.
Yes,
why people are mad.
Okay, so that's pretty much the situation. It does seem like Pirate can't, you know, he can't dance, he can't face the music, sorry. And yes, that Lakari guy who was getting undermined basically by Pirate Software, he kind of revealed low-key that he was actually the reason, in a way, that Pirate Software got kicked from the group. Let that play.
That guy. I don't know. I still remember that shit. Pissed me off. That's why people don't like him, because he has a high and mighty attitude. He has like the ego, but it's like an unjustified ego.
In this next clip, ASMONGOLD shares his take on the ongoing drama with Pirate Software, talking about people escalating and Pirate Software's explains what led Soda Poppin's decision to kick Pirate in the following clip.
See, I'm the one that made the call. I actually am the one who linked Soda. Because I saw the, I will take responsibility. I saw the post on LSF. Or, well, someone linked it to me. One of my friends was like, dude, this guy is actually out of his mind. I saw what he said. I was kind of like, I messaged Soda. I was like, we gotta talk to this guy. I didn't even say I didn't say we had to kick him. I literally was like, we gotta talk to this guy. Like, I don't know what the f***'s going on with him, but he can't be acting like this. And then Chance was like, yo, we'll just get rid of him. I was like, okay.
I think the final straw was when Pirate started to say he'd report people for reactions. Essentially, doing the one thing you can't do in a content guild, suppress content.
So, yeah, that's an accusation that was levied at Pirate Software, basically in response to the, like, this situation really snowballed, okay, aggressively, as more content creators started to weigh in and be like, bro, why can't you take accountability or whatever. Pirate's own community started to cannibalize him, and, oh, shit, my camera's fucking frozen? No, bruh, is it dead? Don't kill me. Oh, fuck. The camera's dead. Oh my fucking god. Chat. I fucked up. Oh my god, chat. What an L. Oh my god. No. Yeah, it's frozen. My camera died. I didn't realize. And the window for which my camera could operate got shrunken quite a bit. Now, it's okay. I'm gonna finish this thought. Okay, I'm gonna. Look. I can animate myself. Wait 1 sec. Okay, so here's basically the takeaway from the Pirate Software situation. All right. Pirate did definitely become very defensive, and he definitely was trying to protect his ego. Okay. And I think that the reason for that defensiveness and that ego is that he identifies with being a World of Warcraft player and a relatively competent one. Also, again, the whole, game dev thing worked for Blizzard. He feels like any claim to the contrary, okay, any indications that he's not actually a great World of Warcraft player that existentially challenges basically the identity he's forged for himself online. Okay, and so he's threatened by that. And in response, he basically has like done like mass blockings, mass bans within his community. Okay, he has made some comments that did seem a little sus, but I trust him that they were taken out of context. You know, that he was basically like potentially going to blacklist people who blow the situation up. Also, okay, I do want to highlight that it does seem like this situation has blown up to such a gross extent that his own personal life has been very negatively impacted by all of this, okay? Basically, he emphasizes, okay, that, well, fuck, I mean, he doubles down again. He basically says, if you call run, 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 then everything after that is a shit show. Yamato pinned the entire thing on me, despite everyone making mistakes, and this rapidly spiraled into attacks both on and offline. He's coping here. I mean, whatever. That's fine. But unfortunately, over the next few days, this snowballed so much that he was getting thousands of messages berating him, sending death threats, doxing him, and he basically revealed that there were like overt death threats being sent to his private phone number. Okay, he has revealed these. They sound horrible. Like, it's literally just people threatening to do the worst things you can imagine to him. And, yeah, he says, what do you do in this situation? We started reporting and banning people. We took 10,000 plus attack accounts and reported them. There's people who claim that this is kind of bullshit, that a lot of the times it's just people who are critical of him, okay? Despite all of this, I kept running the guild and kept doing dungeons with people, okay? Blah, blah, blah. He had some fun runs. Basically, he was saying, like, you know, I kind of moved past this. This was all just spiraling online. This wasn't even reflective of my current content. And then he found that there were people who were basically trying to enter his voice calls in order to bait him for content, okay? Which definitely was happening. He was getting farmed, okay? As he's being farmed technically right now by me and many others, all right? I'm just an objective reporter here. I'm just here to report the facts, of course. But this is the nature of being too defensive when you are obviously kind of somewhat to blame in a situation, all right? Of being basically very resistant to self-reflection or self-awareness or whatever you want to say. Unself-aware people, okay? They get brutalized in a lot of cases on the internet, especially if a lot of attention is drawn to how unself-aware they are. That is effectively how, you know, lolcows come to be. Now, PirateSoftware is not a lolcow, specifically for the reason that he does have power within the community. There are people who are willing to ride for him. He has fans, he has money, he has many things that will insulate him and protect him from, you know, the bad actors, okay? I do not consider him a lolcow, but these kinds of behaviors are obviously seen in a lot of lolcows, right? Resistance to accepting basic criticism often will just attract more people who will become more militant about trying to make you acknowledge these, you know, basic criticisms. And so the idea that you shouldn't fight back or do anything to defend yourself is absurd. Nobody thinks that. This was posed as a content guild, which to me meant we were crafting stories and narratives around characters and achievements, not content at any cost, which is clearly what this has become. For those in the guild that reached out to me after all this, thank you. It was fun running together, and maybe we will one day and under a different game. Anyway, yes, he's coping to a decent extent. I don't know why fully, but the sad part again is that people have kind of dug into his past, and they've gotten so petty that basically, apparently there's a persona that's associated with his account, which I don't even fucking know if that's worth unearthing. The answer is probably not. People have also claimed that he, you know, basically people have just been digging for any dirt against him effectively. And one of them that people have landed on is that people claim he is lying about his voice, because his voice used to be much, I guess you could say, more effeminate or like not masculine or something like that. And that he has probably retrained his voice, but he claims it's just like a natural thing.
Went back to the doctor. Doctor's like, hey, sometimes in your early 30s, your voice can change as a man, and it's effectively second puberty. This is what I used to sound like. That's what I used to look like to this 5 years ago. Wait for this. This is awful.
My hot dogs are freshly picked. I'm gonna have to peel it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to peel my hot dog.
Yeah, that was it, dude.
Every good hot dog needs to be peeled.
Went back to the doctor. Doctor.
So that's his claim. And then people bring out this old interview, which I guess shows him just not having as deep of a voice. I don't know why this is that. Like, he clearly acknowledges this. People just claim. I guess the claim is that he retrained his voice and he like forces this deep voice and adds kind of like bass boosting filters or whatever, which I just who gives a fuck? But anyway, here it is.
I'm here with Thor, founder of PirateSoftware. How's your show been so far?
It's actually been amazing. It's our first time out here at Denver Comic-Con, and there's so many people, and they love the games, so it's been awesome.
So speaking of games, what do you have for us today?
So we have Champions of Breakfast, which is a twin-stick shooter that we made in 24 days from concept to release on Steam. Blew up. It was really, really awesome. And that game is pretty difficult, so if you're into really hard arcade games, that's kind of...
Okay, anyway, I don't really think there's too much to this. Another thing that this guy's just getting blasted on all dimensions, to be honest with you, because he also got flamed for just speaking with Asmongold, okay? Effectively, Asmongold apparently was yapping out of his ass about some game. Doesn't surprise me, but whatever. And Asmongold reacted to a guy who was shitting on Ashes of Creation. Apparently, Thor played the fuck out of Ashes of Creation, and so he had a conversation. This is the thumbnail and video. He had a conversation with Asmongold, basically refuting, you know, a lot of the things that Asmongold was saying as someone who is apparently not informed on the game. And Thor's fans, I should say a certain demographic of them, were pissed off at him, okay? Because Asmongold is a right-wing grifter, whatever the claim is, which, you know, that's not a totally incorrect claim, but they basically do it on the grounds of basically identitarian issues.
The video is someone who is the worst choices in games, is so openly misogynistic, transphobic, and racist, is a baffling decision. Asmongold is a detriment to games in every sense. Can I ask the question, why do people think that... I can see why they think I hate women, and I can see kind of why they think I'm racist.
Oh, no.
Why do they think I'm transphobic?
Yeah, that's the important questions to be asking there, Asmon. Yeah, Asmon doesn't give a fuck. He has long since alienated viewers like this, but PirateSoftware has not, okay? He definitely tries to be a more, you know, comforting voice, I guess, within the community, which I think is fine, and I think him talking to Asmongold makes perfect sense. I think it's fine. Okay, I think that people who are not willing, you know, they basically claim that someone like Asmongold especially, like, he's not... Believe it or not, Asmongold is not actually extreme, right? But yes, I think that having a conversation with someone like Asmongold, not even about politics, but about a video game, I think that's fine. And if you have an issue with that, should probably go outside. But anyway, I get it, because Asmongold, you know, whatever. But yeah, PirateSoft, he basically released this statement saying, you know, fuck off. I just wanted to correct Asmongold on behalf of this game that I like, Ashes of Creation. It wasn't about the politics. And Doompaville was like, yo, PirateSoftware W. Asmongold L.